All right. I believe we're being picked up now. Uh, this isn't going to be a long video. And for those of you that might see this that are subscribed to my channel, all 8 or 10 of you, however many there is, I appreciate the support. I hope that you enjoyed the video. And I will be back very soon with some Resident Evil 4 Remake content as soon as the game drops. I'm setting up the streaming aspect of my channel right now. It takes 24 hours to activate, so I'll be streaming that here to my YouTube directly, not my Twitch or anything else. So I'm sure that Lance Reddick will come up in my discussions when I'm playing that game quite a bit, especially if Wesker makes an appearance in the game, which I believe he's supposed to. I can't wait to see Wesker back in a video game. But I'll just be thinking of Lance the entire time, and that's kind of why I wanted to make this video. I figured that I would just come on here for a few minutes and talk about what his portrayal of Wesker meant to me, and all the amazing things I've heard about him as an actor, and some of the great things that he's done in his career, and just kind of give my piece and my final thoughts, because the past 2 or 3 hours I've been feeling so terrible since I found out that he passed away. I could not believe it, because I loved his performance of Wesker. I mean, that Netflix series was basically universally hated. I did not hate it, okay? Not gonna sit here and pretend that I felt any way other than the fact that I thoroughly enjoyed it for the most part. I think there were some glaring issues. Some of the episodes were better than the others, but the constant throughout the entire series, or season, I guess it would be a full series since it got canceled, but the constant thing throughout that entire season of Resident Evil on Netflix was that Lance Reddick was enjoyable to watch on screen. And he brought something totally new to this character that I've never seen before. And that was, he had a heart, a personality. It's just not a side of Wesker we've ever really seen. And I absolutely adored his performance. I think that he carried that show to greatness. Without his performance there, it probably would have just been something I thought that was okay. Like, I would have been indifferent. Like, I don't love it, but I like it, you know. Definitely don't hate it, but definitely don't love it. But Lance Reddick's performance made me love that show. I think the Netflix series was awesome. He just propelled it to greatness in my mind, and it is so unfortunate to hear of his passing. And what we know about it so far, for the public at least, is that he died of natural causes at the age of 60, Friday morning. That being the 17th of March, 2023, I believe. And it's hit me hard. I just can't believe it. I waited for years for this series to come out. Years. Followed every leak, every Reddit post, every forum post that I could find where people were spreading rumors about this Netflix series. And I remember being initially way turned off by the plot. Albert Wesker and his daughters. It seems like a weird plot. But I ended up warming up to it and really looking forward to it. And then it came out, and I really, really enjoyed it. And it's just terrible. And Lance Reddick has done other great things. He was on the Eric Andre show, a very funny video. He's been in some excellent television shows. He was a very big TV actor. He did make his way into some movies, but I think he's primarily known for television type roles. And he was just excellent. He was super respected, seemed like a very kind man, and he was an amazing actor. And he will be severely missed. The only work of his that I've ever personally, well, I wish I could form words in my sentences, my bad. The only work of his that I've ever personally seen any great extent of was his appearances in the Resident Evil Netflix series. However, I did see about a week ago his Funny or Die sketch as the manager of a Toys R Us, and just the way he formed his words in that clip, it's just amazing. You know what? Let's pull it up. We'll take a look at it. This will be the outro to our video. We will watch the part of this video that I'm thinking of the most, where he starts talking about what he's going to do to this person. Lance. Sorry, I'm typing with on-screen keyboard, by the way. It's literally because I don't have a keyboard attached to my computer. Toys R Me. Okay, that's the skit. This right here perfectly encapsulates Lance Reddick's skill. And just speaking. Amazing. I mean, it's so well done. It just hits your ear in such a nice way, and you're like this guy can be a little scary, but at the same time you're like, but I bet he would make an amazing friend in real life. He'd be a really cool dude. Uh, let's see if we can find it.
Of the rich old.
Here we go. All right, I'm gonna mute my mic. We'll listen to this, and I'll be back with some closing thoughts.
Have you
Rest in
ever heard
peace,
the story
Lance.
of the rich old man and the stray dog?
No, sounds crappy.
There was once a very old man, and one day he came across a stray dog. Well, he decided to take that dog home with him. And that dog went straight to the fire and rolled himself up in an old rug and started chewing at an old bone. Well, over the years, the old man bought the dog lots of expensive beds, lots of expensive meals, much better than most people could eat. But that dog always went back to the old rug and that old bone because he knew that that was all he really needed. Now, who do you think you are in this story?
Let me guess. The rich old man who didn't know that happiness comes from the simple things in life?
No, you are the runny shit the dog would take every morning because he had canine colitis from living on the street so long. Now get the fuck out of my store.
I don't think there's much to say. Much more, at least. Just that little snippet. Man, he was just something else. You know, I can't say. I just don't know what to say. Lance, thank you for your work. The very short time I've been a fan of you, you've had a profound impact on me, especially your work in the Resident Evil Netflix series. I think you brought something to the table for Wesker's character that he desperately needed. You revived my interest in him as a character and propelled it to greatness, like I said, made that show amazing. And I'm so grateful that it was you that was cast to play that character because I don't think anyone else could have done it any better. And I'm sure that all of the other work you've done is amazing as well. I've heard nothing but amazing things about it. And I don't really like to get religious in my videos. It's not something I've had to quarrel with yet or worry about, but I do believe in God. And in my mind, I wish you nothing but peaceful slumber. And I hope that you're embraced in the warmth of God's love in heaven. And I will miss you. And I certainly hope that more people come to appreciate the great work you've left behind. It's been your friend, No Viewers, signing off. Once again, rest in peace, Lance. Thank you once again for your great work. Bye-bye.